Right, so, alright guys, it's me again, and yeah, we're coming up to the end of the year, we're coming up to the end of 2022, and we're coming up to 2023. Ah, God, I'm nearly 30 now. Yeah. During this time, a lot of people start thinking about their New Year's resolution, what they want to try and achieve next year, within the year, yeah? This is a great opportunity for people to try different things, to try and achieve something within that year. It might be getting a house, it might be getting a new job, a new car. It's anything that you can think of that could make your life a bit more better. Okay, that's the whole point of the New Year's resolution. It's like, it's a fresh start for everyone, and these things do help you keep on track of trying to achieve those things. But the question is, what am I doing? Well, that's a good question. I mean, if you just asked me half a year ago, I'd probably just say that I want to try and get back into my exercises because we got a bit of a belly going here. No, but just a couple of months ago, I came across some Instagram posts, and that's just that if you follow these steps, they will change your life forever. They're like sort of like one of these like self-helping, motivational posts sort of things. And I thought, you know what? These actually do make sense a little bit because I've done some of these before. It does make your life a lot more better than anything else, because trust me, when I was doing these sort of things, well, not all of them, I've only done some of them, but when I was doing them, it actually made my life a lot more better. It made me feel a lot more healthy, a lot more confident. It just was working a lot for me. I mean, it might be different for other people, but yeah, in my case, it was working for me. So yeah, I'm going to read off the list from the Instagram post, and I'm going to explain what I'm going to do during that time. Okay, number 1, trim the bit. I'm not going to read that. My mum put that there on purpose. Mum. Oh yeah, talking about my mum, she's not in this video. It's because like she's just getting over a nasty cough at the moment. She is on the mend, but at the moment she's still got a nasty cough. I really don't want to do anything to aggravate her cough, so like if she started laughing or anything like that, she would cough violently. And you know, you've seen on these videos before, she does laugh a lot. So I'm just thinking about her well-being. I don't want her to be in a coughing fit throughout the video, so that's why she's not on here today. Okay, hopefully she'll be back on these videos soon, but for today, for this video at least, she won't be on here. Drink plenty of water. Now this one, yes, it is. I have done this. I drank 4 litres of water a day at one point while I was going to the gym and everything like that, and it does wonders for you. It does. I mean, like, of course you have to go to the toilet like 8 times a day because of the fluids going through your body, but yeah, it does clear out your system. It makes everything. It makes you feel like a different person. It is. I don't know exactly what it does in your body. I mean, but I know like it gets rid of the toxins that's in your, I say bladder or something. I don't know the full science behind it, but I do know that the water does miracles on inside your body, and that it does do wonders for your day-to-day life. So yeah, I'm going to increase my intake of water because I think I'm just doing barely a litre a day just because like I'm just so out of it at the moment. But yeah, but I am increasing my water intake next year. Eat healthy food, yes, absolutely 100%. I'm eating so much peanut butter, chocolate spread, chips, bacon. I ain't giving up bacon because that is good for some reasons, but you know what I mean. I'm eating so many food that is considered unhealthy at the moment. I want to maintain my protein intake, but I really want to increase my intake for fruit and vegetables, just because I am not eating as much fruit and vegetables as I do, because let's be fair, I'm not a big fan of them, but I really want to try and like get more in my system, just so it does what it needs to do in my body to make sure it's a lot more active, a lot more productive throughout the day and everything like that. Exercise. I used to go down to the gym 5 times a week, early in the morning before I go to work. And that was absolutely early. When I was driving in the dark to get to the gym, that's how early it was. I mean, and my friends at work just keep on saying, you gotta be mad just going that early. I went like, for a body like this, of course I'm mad, because I'm still fat. No, but because COVID hit, I cancelled my membership just because it'd be money going into a membership that I'm not even using at that point. I have tried to get weights during that time, but it was impossible because for the high demand of weights that people are buying during the COVID session. Yeah, but since COVID's over, gyms are back open, but the prices of them are really ridiculous now. I'll tell you that for sure now, because when I first went, they were a lot more cheaper, just because I got the early bird special when the gym in my town opened its doors. Yeah, but since I cancelled it, when I went to reapply for it, it was like it got up by £50. I am not paying that much just to lift some weights when I can do it at home, which I am planning to do. I'm planning to get some weights before the end of the year. Then as soon as 1st January comes here, I'll be lifting more weights inside this very bedroom. Everyone kept on telling me that I need to do a certain amount of reps and a certain amount of sets. So most of the professional bodybuilders and everything like that keeps on saying like, you've got to do it until your muscles fail. Which I can understand, because like that means like when it gets repaired, your muscles will get bigger to adjust to the weight. So yeah, once I get the weights, I'll be doing in my room until my muscles fail and I can just lay down on that bed and fall asleep. That's right. Read 10 pages daily. I can see how this can be beneficial. That's because like when you're reading something, the words just absorbs into your brain. And you're just taking all that knowledge in, all those words and everything like that. Although, in my case, it might be a mixture of books that I do. So like, I'm not just going to say like, I'll do 10 pages of this book, 10 pages of that book each day and every day. No. I mean, like, I'll do 10 pages for one book, then once I finish it, I'll go into another book. But one book might be fantasy, another book might be self-help, one book might be horror. You know what I mean? It's like, I want to have a good mixture of what I read. Not just like one sort of book every time, because I just gets boring and repetitive at that point. Meditate for 5 minutes daily. Funny thing, I actually had tried to do meditation once. I actually meditated for an hour, and I kid you not, I started seeing visions in my brain. I am not even joking. I started seeing visions, and they look so real that it actually freaked me out, and I got out of the trance. Just because, like, as soon as I saw those visions, I opened my eyes and I started looking around the room, seeing like this, like, because, like I said, it felt so real. It looked so real when I was meditating. But yeah, during that time, I could see how it could be a great stress relief, how it can clear your mind and everything like that. So yeah, I will definitely be doing meditating for 5 minutes a day next year. Sleep 7 to 8 hours. Of course, yes, you've got to get your sleep in. Because at the moment, during the work week, I'm only like getting like roughly 6 hours. So I'm gonna have to adjust to getting a bit more extra sleep coming in. I mean, of course, it won't be every single day. There's gonna be times in your life that it will be like less sleep and everything like that. Sometimes be something out of your control that's going to prevent you from sleeping. But yeah, if it's something that I'm able to control, like if I'm not doing anything else during the night, if I've finished all my tasks in a day, then yeah, I'm just going to get all the sleep I can get in. Okay, go for a walk. I couldn't agree more. Okay, walking does so much. That's clearing your head. That's going against the wind, clearing your head. I was walking to the shop this morning, the cold wind that's rushing past my head. It felt like all my problems were being pushed away behind me. But yeah, at some point, I want to try and advance from walking to running. I know you think it might be funny that I'm saying this, but earlier on this year, I actually developed sciatica at work. I had to take some time off work for a little bit, try to get back into work too early. My work colleagues saw that I was having trouble moving about because I was wearing a brace for my leg and back, because like that's where I was hurting the most. And they all just said, even the manager said that I've got to see a doctor, get a doctor's note, take the day off, take the time off. So that's what I've done. I mean, I got the doctor's note, I took some time off work, went back in there, moving about, all good. Although I still get the odd feelings of the sciatica coming back at some points. Not all the time, but at some points. But yeah, I'm gonna do walking first, but then at some point I really want to try and get back into runs, because at one point I actually done a thing called a Santa run in December. I really want to try and get back into those sort of fun runs at some point. Have few days. Totally agree with this. So actually, just do nothing. Just do whatever you want. Don't worry about what anyone else wants you to do. Just do what you want. Okay, so to say like, yeah, I want to go to the cinema and see this film, but people say like, no, let's go to the casino and do this. And you just go say, yeah, do yourself. I'm still going to the cinema. You get what I mean? It's just like, just do what you want on that day. For me, I'm just going to do it every once a month. Okay, so there's going to be one point in a month that I'm going to do what I want. It's probably going to be my treat day as well. Take in your surroundings. So basically, like, this can happen while I'm going for a walk. I just like suddenly just sit on a bench and just like take a quick 5 minutes, just appreciate what's around me. It doesn't even have to be a bench. It can just be like, just take a seat in a coffee shop or something like that. Just really just appreciate the things and people around you at that point. Because just like these things do give you purpose in life. Yeah, so I'm going to start appreciating stuff next year a bit more. I'm not saying I don't do it already. Educate yourself. Okay, there's a bit more of this sort of goes hand in hand with that reading 10 pages thing, but there's so much more you can educate yourself that apart from reading. So like, you can do hands-on stuff, you can do visual aids and everything like that. So like, just basically like, if you got a chance to educate yourself a bit more further, I say just take it. That's what I'm gonna do next year. Preparation. So yes, this one's 100% on my list that I'm gonna do next year. I'm gonna start keeping a to-do list of what I need to do throughout the day that I know I have time for myself. So I'm not gonna do it when I have work, because work takes up too much of my time. We won't have any time to do anything else after I finish. But a weekend and a holiday, that's a different story. I'm going to write down, so throughout the week I'm going to write down what I need to do and what sort of order I need to do them in. So like, I'm prioritizing what needs to be done first to last. So let's say like this, wake up at 8 AM, play a bit of game for an hour. As soon as it hits 9 o'clock, boom, the game goes straight off. Doesn't matter if it's saved or anything like that, just turn straight off, do the next task. And talk about preparation, my week off from work is coming up very, very soon. I've been saying this since I started back up on YouTube. I'm going to redo my list of video ideas that I can do on this channel. Because at the moment, I'm just doing like, I'm going to do this week, I'm going to do this that week. Without a list, I'm just making stuff up as I go along at the moment. But I'm going to make a list up and I'm going to like say, okay, I can build up on this, I can build up on this. So basically, I'm going to be well more prepared next year than I am this year. Keep going forward. Okay, so keeping going forward means like, if you hit a problem or someone discourages you, don't walk behind yourself. Just keep on passing through it. Just make sure you don't backtrack yourself. Make sure you do not just go back and make progress. Make sure you keep on making progress. Revisit an old hobby. Okay, so I'm actually doing this right now. So I'm revisiting YouTube because like I said, I took I say a year break from it. Then I started the channel back up. So vice versa here. But yeah, I've actually done some bits in between. So I've done photography. I've done a bit of drawing, anime stuff. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that I can revisit and probably like do videos on as well. Yeah, so like, let's say like if I go out for like a nature walk and I want to do a bit of photography, I might actually try and get someone to do a bit of filming just so we can have a bit of conversation and do a bit of photography as well. Was pretty good video series I did. It's like one of those like mindful things. Prioritize. So yeah, it's not like that to-do list I've said about. It's like, let's focus on that one thing. If anything else that comes up that isn't that important, then push it on one side and just keep on focusing on that thing. Although, if the other thing is much more important than that thing, then stop that, and focus on the other thing. You know what I mean. Journal your journey. This one I can see being a big help, because it's like, say like if I got stuck during this journey and I need to remind myself why I'm doing this. Just looking back at what I've done would give me the encouragement to keep on pushing forward. Like I said, don't take steps back, you just gotta keep on progressing forward. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's like I'm actually gonna video my journey on this, probably like on a week-to-week basis. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually record my journey throughout my New Year's resolution on a week-to-week basis, just so like I know I will not backtrack on myself. I know I'm going to keep on pressing forward. I know I'm going to keep on track on all of these stuff. So yeah, that's about it. That's all the things that I'm going to do in the new year. So, and apparently if I follow these steps, it make my sort of change my mindset and my lifestyle to being positive. So basically like saying like it would take me from where I am right now into a much more better position in the future for the long run. So, which I know it can happen. It's happened to me before. I have done some of these steps before and they have helped me a great deal. Not a lot, but a great deal, that I did notice the difference. And if I'd done these extra steps as well, then it will take me to a lot more better places than it did before. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I also hope like it gives you some ideas what you want to do for next year as well. Right guys, I mean remember there's also a giveaway that's still going on. We're actually halfway there, we're on 10 subscribers right now, come on. But remember, it needs to be 20 subscribers for it to activate the giveaway. I'll give more details once we get closer to the goal. And remember, we gotta get Sam on Instagram to 100 followers. Okay? As soon as these two are hit, then boom, giveaway is activated. Okay guys, remember, if you like this video then hit that like button, and if you want to join the family to see mum and all that again, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Right guys, see you later.